Za Boxing Nation, where boxing lives, breathes, and breaks down. Today is officially grand arrivals, and the atmosphere is electric. The stars are here, the fans are loud, and fight week energy is at an all-time high. We have Devin "The Dream" Haney, who is 32 wins, 0 losses, and 15 big wins coming by way of knockout, versus Brian Norman Jr., who is 28 wins, 0 losses, and 22 big wins coming by way of knockout. Then we have David, the Mexican Ecuadorian monster, who is 30 wins, 0 losses, and 24 big wins coming by way of knockout, versus Anthony, the Beast from the East Yarde, who is 27 wins, 3 losses, and 24 big wins coming by way of knockout. Then we have Sam Noakes, who is 17 wins, 0 losses, and 15 big wins coming by way of knockout, versus Abdullah Mason, who is 19 wins, 0 losses, and 17 big wins coming by way of knockout. And today we dive into full breakdowns, keys to victory, extended analysis, and personal predictions. And then we'll close this with your favorite segment, On This Day in Boxing History. Let's break this all down. Devin "The Dream" Haney enters grand arrivals looking like a man with 0 distractions, lean, locked in, focused, and ice cold. A champion who understands the threat in front of him. At 32 wins, 0 losses, and 15 big wins coming by way of knockout, Devin "The Dream" Haney is in his prime as a technician and strategist. Brian Norman Jr., on the other hand, comes with real swag. He's 28 wins, 0 losses, with 22 big wins coming by way of knockout. And this is the most dangerous version of Brian Norman Jr. we've ever seen. His body language said it all. He believes that he's the guy who shocks the world. He believes that he can knock Devin "The Dream" Haney out. Devin "The Dream" Haney, his edge in this fight will be his elite range control, his masterful jab variations, defensive reflexes, and the fact that he's calm under pressure. His long distance discipline over 12 rounds, and the ability to shut down chaos and neutralize power from even the most elite guys. Brian Norman Jr.'s edge will be his explosiveness in the mid-range, his knockout power in both hands, his physical strength and athleticism, his aggression that Haney must respect. He has the youth, hunger, and unpredictability all on his side. This fight comes down to range and composure. When it's clean, Devin "The Dream" Haney dominates. But when it gets messy, Brian Norman Jr. becomes deadly. In my opinion, Devin "The Dream" Haney wins by unanimous decision, controlling distance, using his jab, and avoiding the fire. Brian Norman Jr. can get a TKO win over Devin "The Dream" Haney if Devin exchanges too long and gets caught by a short hook or them ripping body shots. This is Devin "The Dream" Haney's most dangerous stylistic matchup in years, aside from Ryan Garcia. Let me know what you guys think about this fight in the comments below. Devin "The Dream" Haney versus Brian Norman Jr., November 22nd in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. David Benavidez arrived looking huge and fully natural at 175 pounds. This is his 3rd fight at light heavyweight, and he finally looks like he belongs physically. Broad shoulders and no sign of weight cut struggle. Pure confidence. Anthony the Beast from the East Yarde came shredded and explosive, easily in one of the best shapes of his career. His athletic profile gives him real danger early in fights, especially with his timing and the counter right hand. David Benavidez's strengths will be he's the best volume puncher at 175 pounds. Ruthless pressure, long flowing combinations, and a stamina that breaks his opponents. Also has underrated body work, and his mental fortitude, toughness is well above anyone in this division. For Anthony Yarde, his strength is his explosive power, his sharp counterpunching ability, especially early in the fight, his compact technique, high-level athleticism, and he has that big fight experience with Arthur Benavidez. This fight will likely mirror Anthony Yarde's pattern: strong early success followed by exhaustion as pressure builds up from the Ecuadorian monster. David Benavidez's plan will be to walk him down, beat the body, and drown Anthony Yarde late. Anthony Yarde's plan will be to land the right hand early to create hesitation from David Benavidez, especially if he catches him in between punches. My prediction: David Benavidez survives the early counters and stops Anthony Yarde late, or wins a dominant decision if Anthony Yarde holds on. The pressure and volume will break Anthony Yarde down over time. Let me know what you guys think about this matchup in the comments below. David Benavidez versus Anthony Yarde in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, November 22nd. Abdullah Mason arrives with superstar composure, only 20 years old, but carrying himself like a seasoned veteran. The footwork, the timing, the calmness, everything looks locked in. Sam Noakes comes in looking big, powerful, and confident. With 15 knockouts in 17 fights, his punching power is no joke. And we cannot forget, Shakur Stevenson said that Sam Noakes might be the hardest puncher he's ever sparred. That is major. That means Mason is dealing with something extremely serious. Abdullah Mason's strengths: he has phenomenal footwork, sharp, accurate counterpunching ability. He has a high boxing IQ, elite discipline, and the speed advantage in this fight. Sam Noakes, on the other hand, he has massive power in both hands, excellent pressure, big physical frame, toughness, and durability are elite, and can change a fight with one shot. This is Abdullah Mason's first fight against a puncher with real proven danger. But my prediction: Abdullah Mason outboxes Sam Noakes over 10 or 12 rounds. But this is extremely risky because Sam Noakes' power is very real, and one defensive lapse could change everything. But still, my prediction is Abdullah Mason by decision, but with serious dangerous moments throughout the fight. Let me know what you guys think about this fight in the comments below. Abdullah Mason versus Sam Noakes, November 22nd in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Now for your favorite segment, On This Day in Boxing History. In 1970, Joe Frazier versus Bob Foster. Frazier walked Foster down relentlessly, breaking him with pressure and punishing hooks before knocking him out brutally. A true masterclass in pressure fighting. Then in 1987, we have Mike Tyson versus Pinklon Thomas. At just 20 years old, Mike Tyson defended his titles with one of the most vicious combinations in heavyweight history. Explosive, precise, and terrifying. But that wraps up my Grand Arrival special for November 18th. The fighters are here, the energy is high, and Fight Week is officially underway. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you never miss out on an update. But this is ZA Boxing Nation, where champions get analyzed and legends are made. And if you're new here, keep your hands up, and I'll catch you in the next one.